welcome to the Pop Culture Podcast, your weekly dose of all things pop culture, freshly squeezed for you. I'm Nath.
And I am MJ.
Welcome back to another exciting episode brought to you by no sponsor, but should be.
Oh. Thought it was
We'll
finally
get there.
happening.
No. Just amping up, just preparing that speech when it actually happens. So
I thought you were going to say Hungry Jacks.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go a Whopper right now. Now you say that.
Pardon?
A Whopper burger.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that was a bit of a blue
right
tone
now.
to be
That's
starting
what I'm saying.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Why? Why? What did you think I was saying?
It took me by surprise. You said a Whopper.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, we're off to a great start. We've got some really exciting stuff for you. There's a couple of segments that we're not doing this week, but we have a couple of we do have a replacement for one of those. You'll just have to wait, MJ. I'm going to spring this one on you, but anyway, get excited. But let's first of all get into the
I'm not excited. It can only be bad.
I've got no papers this week to bang on the desk. Sorry, so
no, I didn't think of it either. Oh well,
I've lost my media credentials. Right.
Yeah, so off our game this week.
Oh well, better. I'll have more papers next week.
Okay. All right,
Mr. Trailers, what do we got?
I've got a couple of trailers this week. The one I'm most excited about, I have talked about on the podcast before, but that's the new Leica movie, Wildwood. They released a full trailer, and it looks amazing. It
looks heart-wrenching.
It does look heart-wrenching, yes. I was going to say, it looks like it's going to tear my heart out and make me cry in the theater again, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Emotions are all right. It's okay to have emotions.
Have you seen Kubo yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay.
My Leica watches has stalled a bit, like all my other watches, but I'll get there. Whether I get there before Wildwood comes out, I'm not sure, but I'm very excited for this movie. It looks amazing. My algorithm has been throwing up a lot of behind the scenes stuff from the Leica Instagram account. And there's some of the behind the scenes of the stop motion animation just looks astounding. So yeah, I'm really, really pumped for
it. Yeah. It does look good. I mean, I think they've used some new technology as well in this one that they've done, prior to when they did like Coraline and Paranorman, because I mean that was done quite a number of years ago, and Kubo and the Two Strings was kind of that next level for them, which really got everyone paying attention to them. Even though they'd done Paranorman and Coraline, they were sort of a cult following, so to speak. Whereas this really sort of put them on the map with Kubo. So I believe it's sort of taken it up a notch.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the breadth and the scale of some of the shots that they've got in this trailer have me salivating, to be honest, because it just looks astounding. And if they've done it all in camera and all in the one shot, like there's an amazing amount of model manipulation going on. I can't wait to see the film, and I also can't wait to see more from behind the scenes once. They don't have to worry about spoilers and all that sort of stuff, because just the crafting and the creation of this movie looks amazing.
Yeah, I do feel that there was a lot going on in that trailer. I think it was about 2 and a bit minutes, so it is a longer trailer that we've had. But I think they were just really trying to show how epic it's going to be.
Well, I mean, not having read the book, I assume that there's a lot more sort of fantasy elements in it that they haven't been showing us. So yeah, definitely. I mean, as much as they show us in the trailer, they're just really setting up the premise and the tone. So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot. I believe it's going to be a really long movie too, like in excess of 2 hours. I don't know where I heard that, but apparently it's a big one. So yeah.
Well, Kubo was 90, about 90 minutes, I think it was. So
yeah. Now, well, considering especially the laborious nature of this type of stop motion animation, in excess of 2 hours is quite an achievement.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you can check that out. It comes out in cinemas October 23.
I'll be there.
What else?
I've got a couple of curious sort of trailers. I just wanted to see what you thought of these ones, but they're probably neither of them. Well, no, hang on. One of them's probably not a movie. Definitely not a movie I'll see in a cinema. The other one, I have to admit, I'm a little bit tempted. The first one is Whale Fall. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Is this the one where the attack of the whale? Is this the one you're referring to?
Yeah, this is. I don't know who's written or directed it, but
for whales.
It looks like sort of a modern retelling of the biblical tale of Is it Jonah? Is that from that's from the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah, Jonah and the whale.
Yeah, it's Austin Abrams, who was in I think he was in the Resident Evil reboot, and he was also in what was Zach Cregger's Weapons.
Weapons.
Yeah, no, he gets swallowed by a whale. That's the premise.
Yeah.
It also
it feels really claustrophobic. I'm not a real fan of claustrophobic films.
That's why I won't be seeing it either. I wouldn't say that I'm severely claustrophobic, but I don't like. I guess I am a bit claustrophobic. I haven't seen that Ryan Reynolds one where he was buried in a hole, and I still struggle with that. Yeah, remember the old Oliver musical movie that won Oscars and stuff back in the 60s? Like, there's a scene in that where Oliver gets put into a coffin, and I think it's Sykes or something sits on top of it. Scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. So yeah, no, if he's getting swallowed by a whale, but I just think it's a really interesting premise for a movie. I can't work out whether it's going to be on par with Jaws or Sharknado, but yeah, looks like a bit of fun. I don't
think it's either, actually. The premise of the film is that he goes diving off the central coast of California, and he unexpectedly gets swallowed by a massive sperm whale. And so while he's trapped inside, he only has like 1 hour of oxygen left. That's claustrophobic enough for me to say, no, thank you. He comes to realize that the hard-earned lessons his father imparted may be the key to his escape. Right. Okay. Yeah. So the father is played by Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I saw that.
That kind of interests me. So, but
he's doing some interesting stuff lately, Josh Brolin. He's popping up in some interesting projects.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because they're about to start filming Sicario 3, which I'm really excited about. I don't know if you've seen 1 or 2.
I haven't, but one of my sons is a big fan of those.
Yeah, they were just actually recently on free to air, and I sort of sat Mandy down and said, "You got to watch this scene. It's amazing. It's so tense to watch." And she goes, that's intense. That one particular scene in the original one. So apparently they're just about to start production on 3. I don't know what that looks like. But because in Sicario 2, it was just Josh Brolin, and I'm trying to remember his name, but it didn't have Emily Blunt in it. But Benicio del Toro. So it was just Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro in this one.
Yep.
But the first film was like stacked with a huge amount of actors in it.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was unreal. So I'm interested to see where they're going with three. I believe three will round off that trilogy. They won't be doing any more. But well, yeah, interested to see where it goes. And yeah, like you say, Josh Brolin's doing some really interesting films at the moment. I think he likes to
Yeah.
sort of move around and trial different things. And
Yeah. No, he seems like a fun guy, and it makes sense that he's going to choose some, variety of fun projects as well.
it's funny because he doesn't enjoy doing the Sicario films.
No.
Well, he came out, he was in a podcast just recently and he said that he doesn't enjoy, well, it's not that he doesn't enjoy the films, he doesn't enjoy the people that he works with on those films because
Okay.
they're all too meta for him. They're all too, they stay in character while during lunch and they're talking about, you know, what they're going to do when they get to this scene or that scene. And he said, I'm not interested in that. I'm just interested to play my role and move on. I don't really care about that during my lunch hour. So
He needs to. It's just another reason why he needs to get back and make Goonies too. Like I can't imagine that would be that.
100%.
I can't imagine why that would be that. I can't imagine that would be that sort of a set.
No, definitely not. So
No.
yeah. Take note, studios. We're asking for Goonies too. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
And
Demanding
when we
it.
put these things out there, we know that the studios are listening to and watching the show. So let's see what comes back.
Yeah, no sponsorship money, but they're watching.
No.
I've got one more trailer to talk about, but because we've just started talking about sequels and people doing interesting projects, especially the third chapters, I saw that National Treasure 3 with Nicolas Cage has been officially greenlit.
Yes. So John Turtletub came out this week and said that apparently the script's written. It's really just a scheduling thing more than anything else by the looks of it. So that's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be good. They're very popular films. I've only seen the first one, but I'm more than happy to catch up.
I think the second one held up really well. I think it's a great companion. I mean, it doesn't sit in the sequel is better than the first, but it's a great companion to the first. That's for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, looking forward to National Treasure 3. The last trailer that I was going to talk about, I don't know whether you've seen this one. I hadn't heard about it at all, but it popped up on my socials today. It's a Korean film called Hope. Have you seen the trailer for this?
No, I have not. Tell me more.
But part of me thought that maybe I should get you to watch this. Like I know we can't put it up on the screen or anything like that, but part of me wondered whether I should get a reaction of you watching this.
Oh, I can bring it up. Actually, I'll just.
Well, as long as you're not going to get us banned from the internet or anything like that.
No, it won't. So Hope.
But I'm excited. I was watching this trailer this afternoon, and I thought this looks like something that might intrigue Mr. Nathan podcast.
Okay, all right. Here we go. So official trailer for Hope. This will be the. Did you watch the teaser or the official trailer?
Oh, I think I watched the official trailer. I think it'd been out for less than a week.
Which, screened about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right. Here we go.
Hopefully, nice.
Oh, can you hear that?
I can.
Oh.
여기에 문제가 좀 생겨서 연락드렸어요.
This is great for our listeners. No way, she says. Ooh, Nahong Jin. Awesome. Director of the Chaser, I love that. They're in the forest. Hunters. Oh, yeah. Aliens. Right on. Yep. Oh, they look like demogorgons,
오셨어요?
but a little bit more crispy.
당연히 봤지.
Yeah.
뭐예요?
이거는 우리가 아는 종이 아닙니다.
Yeah, nothing good can come from
정리
this.
챙겨.
No.
어떻게 되는 거예요? 하나, 둘, 셋.
I do love how many people have guns in these shows. If you did this in suburban Melbourne, you're all screwed.
Well, they've got North Korea on their doorstep.
Like, man, this is crazy. This is more than just demogorgons. There's all sorts of aliens in this. This is crazy cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, and I like it.
Oh, what was that? Some crazy half-bred alien person coming out of the wall. That's cool. Okay, I'm down for that one. Yep,
Doesn't it look fun?
I'm there.
Yeah, I reckon I might be down for it too. Like it doesn't look like my usual bread and butter, but I don't know. There's just something about that one that looks really, really fun.
Yeah, it's it definitely gives off vibes of the Chaser movie that was done back in I think it was 2008.
Yeah,
and that was wild.
Well, that was the one where Na Hong Jin made his. That was where he made his name, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was his first like Hollywood film. It's sort of one of those race against time films, and a lot of that scenery that you see in this trailer that I was just talking about, you can see that's the same. It's kind of his bag, you know. When you get into these sort of Hong Kong Korean films, they all have a certain it's even with most directors will do it. They put certain things in there that you know is their trademarks. Yeah. So like a John Woo, say for instance, you know that there's going to be some type of religious setting. You know that there's going to be doves, and you know that one of the characters is going to be firing two guns at the same time. Right? That's just their trademark thing. And
I just really like the look of this. Like it sort of looks. It's got a bit touch of The Walking Dead, touch of Stranger Things, touch of Civil War, the movie, even
Civil War, Resident Evil, Godzilla.
Resident Evil
feels a little bit Godzilla-esque, you know.
But I sort of like you said aliens, but I kind of wonder whether it's like they perhaps creatures from like Korean myth or something like that. Like
well, there's a plane, there's some type of spaceship that's crashing from through the sky.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So I'm guessing that there's some it might be a bit like The Thing, you know.
So, yeah, well, because all of the creatures don't look the same. Some of them look more humanoid, and others look like you said, demogorgons, and but I just think it looks like a lot of fun. So
yep, I'm down for that. Great,
well,
great.
I'm
choice.
down too. Count me in.
Great choice.
Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Yep. So what was that called again?
It's called Hope.
Hope. All right. Okay. Hope film.
Yeah. It's interestingly too. It's got like in addition to the Korean cast, it looks great. It's got a few familiar names to Western audiences as well. In Michael Fassbender. Alicia Vikander, who's of course his wife, and Taylor Russell, who Taylor Russell's I've seen her mostly in the Netflix adaptation of Lost in Space.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a multinational cast as well, which has got me intrigued. So that kind of. Yeah, it sort of reminds me. I mean, the cast at least sort of reminds me of something like the Godzilla movies or Monarch.
Yep. I can see that too. Well,
I wonder.
Thanks to Madman Entertainment or Films. We'll be getting that September the 10th, so it's not that far away.
No, I'm excited about that. I reckon that might get me back into a theatre.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a hot one.
Yeah.
I tell you what is going to get me back into a theater is Batman, the Batman 2. Boy, oh boy,
Mm.
have you seen any of these behind the scenes? We've seen um, of late of them filming in, I think it's in Scotland at the moment.
I've seen several clips of the Batmobile doing donies.
Yeah, yeah. And it looks like it's set in winter. There's
Yeah.
snow and
Yep.
looks like
Long Halloween
GCPD
vibes.
are firing a lot of guns at the Batmobile and
Yeah. Long
yeah, I'm
Halloween
really
and Tim Burton's Batman Returns vibes, which I like.
mm, mm. Yeah, there's really some interesting behind the scenes. I mean, they say that these are leaked, but I still, again, think that they're like someone's gone to a lot of effort to stand on a roof, hang over it, and take a photo of the Batmobile being driven into a garage. So, they're risking life and limb just to post an image
Yeah,
of the
they
Batmobile.
say they're going to be leaked, but they did the same thing with Spider-Man. They did the
Mm,
same thing with the first Superman. They've done the
yeah,
same thing with Man of Tomorrow.
yeah,
I think I always refer to them in my own head as proof of life. It's
yeah,
like, just showing the fans, look, it's
yeah.
real.
It's a hype
It's
campaign.
actually happening. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Blade. It's real.
It's
This
not
one's real.
funny. That's going to be the reference to everything, right? Everything that's not going to happen, right? It's not Blade. All right.
I'm still
That's
I will remain mad about it.
well. Look, the good thing is that apparently the Batman 3 is also is also still on the cards. Apparently, they want to do it as a trilogy.
Yep.
Robert Pattinson is contracted to do 3.
Good.
It'll be interesting to see whether it's a long shoot too because we won't be getting this until I think it's the end of next year. So, being a long shoot, are they doing back to back? I mean, is the storyline gonna could it warrant a back to back and we get 2 and 3 shot at the same time,
Who
and
knows?
then
Maybe.
they surprise us? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah. They don't always tell us when that's happening at
Happening,
the
yeah,
time. And I
yeah,
mean, the Batman movies since Matt Reeves has been making them have been fairly secretive. So I mean, they always give us this sort of leaked set stuff, but they in terms of the plot and that sort of thing, they usually
yeah,
keep it pretty close to the chest. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that as well. As if we're not going to get Robert Pattinson in James Gunn's DCU, as I don't think we will, I wouldn't mind sort of fast tracking the Batman so that we can sort of focus on whatever's next.
yeah.
Just and not to get Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves Batman out of the way, but just to give them their own air. Because we're starting to see glimpses of Gotham in the DCU stuff. Not to give away any spoilers or anything like that, but we're starting to see that it's an entity in this new universe, and
Well, it's been mentioned in one particular place that I can think of.
yeah. Well, there's been a couple of potential references in one particular place that we can both think of.
Yeah.
So no, it's at some point we're all going to want to go to Gotham in James Gunn's DC universe, and I'd like that to be as soon as possible. But I kind of want Matt Reeves, the Batman, to have its own space as well. So if they can sort of get that happening quicker, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that because the news that came out probably about an hour ago is officially from DC,
Okay.
and they're saying that Batman is actually for the DCU is film is on hold for now.
Yep.
With the Batman coming, currently filming, and it not being part of James Gunn's, universe. They don't want to have competing Batman at the same time,
Yeah,
which I think makes
I don't think
sense.
I don't think they should either.
No,
Just out of
yeah,
respect for each of those versions, if nothing else.
yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
it's
100%.
necessarily. Yeah, like I think that we loved the Batman. I'm sure I'm going to love the second one. I loved the Penguin TV series. I love the whole universe. But I want it to have the stage by itself while it's its turn.
Yeah,
But at
yeah,
the same time, I think this DC universe, whether it's Lanterns or Supergirl or Creature Commandos or Peacemaker or whatever, it's moving ahead at a fairly rapid pace now.
yeah.
And if we're not going to get to Gotham fairly soon, at some stage, fairly soon, it's going to become a monkey on their back.
Well,
That's
we get an
not a
animated.
grod joke.
Do we get a? Don't we get a dynamic duo, which is Nightwing and Red Hood? Aren't we
We
getting that
do.
as an animated series?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and
Are we
I
getting?
can't
So we're
remember.
getting that from Gotham,
Yeah,
or is
and
it?
I have I have a feeling that's meant to be in the DCU canon as well.
It is. It is. It is definitely in the DCU canon.
Okay,
So
interesting.
so that's coming. But nothing yet from a Batman point of view. There is sort of rumors at the moment that what's his name from Obsession, Michael Johnson from Obsession, is rumored to be playing Dick Grayson Nightwing. So
Okay,
that's an interesting one. But if
yeah.
Batman's on hold, I can't see
Hey,
them signing anybody up anytime soon.
while we're talking the DCU as well, I need to get your opinion on this. How's your Jimmy Olsen show going?
Yeah, well, this is an interesting one. I was reading that it's. I really don't know what they're doing with this show, to be honest. I keep seeing different, you know, they've changed the name of it again, and that they've now they're doing it like a docudrama series, so like
Mm.
cameras will be following.
I
Is this
heard that
what you're talking
it was
about?
just it was yeah, like it's been described as a true crime story, and the
Yeah,
title's been changed to The People versus Gorilla Grodd. So
yeah,
Jimmy
and
Olsen's name, if it was ever in the title, now is not in the title.
is now gone. And I believe that there'll be a lot of, even though it's true crime, there'll be a lot of that camera, that first person camera, sort of documentary sort of style
Yeah.
to it.
Well,
And to be,
amongst the cast that they've announced for it, include like Wendell Pierce as Perry White, and
mm,
we've got Steve Lombard and Cat Grant and basically the whole staff of the Daily Planet included amongst the cast. So it sounds a bit
yeah,
like they've pivoted, and it's not so much a Jimmy Olsen show. I'm sure
mm,
he'll be prominent in it, and perhaps even one of the co-leads still.
yeah,
But it sounds like now it's a Daily Planet show
bit of
as
an
much as anything
ensemble
else.
cast
Mm.
rather than just Jimmy Olsen. Look, I really struggle with like a docu series sort of take when it comes to filming. I hate the whole we've got a documentary camera team and we're going to film everything through the camera, and I just I hate that. I can't stand it. I don't know why. It's just I don't really enjoy that type of production.
Hopefully,
Um,
it's not going to be
so I hope it's
whole
not.
show.
I hope it's not.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking the other day about I've sort of been rewatching some of the older X Men, X Files TV series, and every couple of seasons they would do this, where they would have a documentary sort of crew or a news crew that would follow them around for the day. And yeah,
Not a fan.
no, I'm not. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I feel like it's lazy. It's a lazy production. It's a lot easier to do, or I'm not too sure what it is, but I just don't. It just doesn't resonate with me at all, and so
Doesn't
I'm
sit well
really
with you.
hoping. I just hope that it's not going to be the whole thing, because for me as a viewer, that it just won't. I just can't. I don't know. I've tried and I've failed in many TV series, and yeah, it just doesn't work.
I'm hoping that the balance might be more a bit like what we saw from like BB Urix. I think they were called the BB Files in Daredevil Born Again.
Okay, yep.
Sometimes we get like the start of episodes or just little bits in the middle of episodes where you'd cut to stories from her, like underground news agency type thing. I'm hoping that it'll be more of that sort of a balance, because I don't mind it. Like I think it's nice for a change. I think it's probably a bit of a long trope for full episodes, and definitely
agreed.
for a full series. But I'm sort of expecting and hoping that it'll be a bit more balanced and nuanced than that. But we'll see.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you tell us. What do you think? Are you into the docudrama style, filming when it comes to TV episodes? We'd love to know about it. Hit us up on the socials under Pulp Culture Pod, anywhere on those socials. All right. What else you got? Any other news?
Yeah, the only other bit of news that I've got, it's not. I mean, it's nothing huge, but I just we've got this Harry Potter show coming up in December. It's controversial for a lot of reasons, but I just thought I'd touch on the latest sort of bit of casting drama, because they had announced, I think maybe a week ago, that Nicholas Hoult was going to play Gilderoy Lockhart, which was the role that was played by Kenneth Branagh in the films. But Nicholas Hoult's out now, scheduling conflicts apparently. And he's been replaced by Kit Harington from, most famous from Game of Thrones. I just thought that was interesting.
I wonder if that's got to do with Superman.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I can't imagine that they would have made that sort of a mistake, though. I mean, maybe unless he's needed for more DC stuff than they'd anticipated. But I mean, Harry Potter and the DC stuff are all Warner Brothers. So that's, for all intents and purposes, it's the same organization. So it's just interesting to me. But I like Kit Harington as well, so I'm sure he'll do a good job. It'll be a real about face from his character in Game of Thrones, but he's a good actor, so I'm sure he's capable of it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to seeing. I mean, it's definitely a different. I mean, they don't even look alike, right? So it's very different when it comes to the casting of that person. You look at Nicholas Hoult and you look at Kit Harington. It's not like they're going for a specific type of looking person either. So
no, well, it's. I mean, if you're familiar with the character of Gilderoy Lockhart, it's a character that can be played in a number of different ways. Like, he's basically just a massive wanker, and I guess Nicholas Hoult's possibly going to play that differently to how Kit Harington would. But it'll be interesting to see how he goes. It's one of my favorite characters from the movies and from the books, Gilderoy Lockhart, because he's just a massive tool. And I'm looking forward to seeing him in Harry Potter season 2 whenever it drops.
Just a couple of small things that I just wanted to mention. Congratulations to Masters of the Universe. They have been so successful on streaming with Prime Video, Paramount Plus, one of the two. Anyway,
it's Prime.
and I
it's
think
an
it's been
Amazon
6
production.
weeks, 6 weeks at number one or something or other, which is
Amazing.
unheard of for them. It's their number one streamer. I think it's like 9 million hours or something or other that it's been streamed at. So it's something really.
I heard today. I heard today that it was something like a billion minutes
It's a
or
billion.
something.
Billion minutes. There you go. So it's
Yeah,
probably sitting in
I
that
don't know.
9 million range then of hours.
Sounds like maths to me. So I'm not too
sounds
interested
like
in those
maths.
sorts of stats.
Don't do maths.
No.
But yeah, look, that's fantastic news for them, and really goes by what we were saying was that maybe the film was never meant to be at the cinema and was always meant to be on streaming, because they were planning on doing it as streaming to begin with, and then they sort of did a bit of a, based on its budget, they wanted to sort of give it a fly at the cinema. But I think that we'll definitely see a sequel. We will see a sequel. They've confirmed and greenlit a sequel.
Awesome.
When that happens, who knows? I mean, they might not start filming until next year or the year after. But we will get a sequel, and most likely, I would say it'll go straight to streaming.
Yeah, I suspect that it'll probably still go to cinemas. I have always sort of thought that they knew they were going to stream it. Like streaming, they must have had goals and KPIs and stuff for streaming all along, and I'm sure that was a major factor in whether it was ever going to get a sequel. It clearly didn't make as much money as I'm sure they would have liked in theaters, but for them, for Amazon particularly, streaming is a huge part of their business model. So maybe they do consider it to be a success. I'm not sure, but I'm just glad we're getting more. That's all I wanted. I really love the first one. I'm looking forward to getting my physical copy whenever it comes out. I've already placed my order. And
are you getting steel box or steel case?
I am.
Is that call it? Yep.
I am. Yeah, and I'm getting my steel book. I've ordered that, and I've ordered Supergirl, and I placed an order for Batman Nightfall. It's not a steel book, but I placed an order for Batman Nightfall Part 1 the other day as well. Cool. Yeah, diving into my physical media with both feet as always.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. The only other thing I wanted to say is Batman. Spider-Man Brand New Day continues to retain the box office crown with its fourth round. So it's fourth weekend now, and doesn't seem to be slowing down. It overtook pretty much everything over the last weekend. Which is absolutely phenomenal. The closest thing that came to it was the new Insidious film. And as we know, horror seems to be one of those genres that it just makes money regardless of what the actual subject matter is. And it didn't change the viewing habits of those going to see Spider-Man. At the moment now, it's sitting at about $2.3 billion, and is currently ranking at about, I think it's about the sixth highest box office film of all time. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's just sitting behind the two Avatar films, I believe. And Endgame and Titanic. So it's look, it's pretty exciting stuff for them. I would say it'll probably sit for another 2 weeks, and then we'll start seeing a decline after that. But yeah, it's definitely one of those films that you can go back and see repeatedly. That's for sure.
And people clearly are too. It's arbitrary, but just based on what people are saying in the shop, because we've definitely seen a huge surge of demand for Spider-Man books of all types.
Oh, really? Wow.
Very much so. And a lot of those people that are coming in and buying them have either just been to another session of Spider-Man or on their way to one. There's still plenty of conversation about the movie, and still plenty of excitement. So yeah,
that's great.
that train is still well and truly moving.
The only other, the last thing that I wanted to mention was a bit of an oopsie from I think it was Prime Video. They accidentally earlier last week accidentally screened Mutiny, which is the new Jason Statham film, which is actually going to cinemas. They accidentally put it on air for about an hour on Prime Video. And obviously that didn't stop the pirators from quickly recording it while they could and leaking it online. And apparently in its first couple of hours of leaking online, it had over 100,000 downloads. So that's a bit of an oopsie on whoever. I don't think they've got a job now. Which is a little bit unfortunate for a friend of the show who listens and watches Jason Statham. But look, it's a big mistake to do something along that line. That's for sure.
How does that? I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah, look, it's a great question, right? I mean, obviously they're setting up their catalog for once it's finished. Because they would do this in advance. They would have all these sort of, a little bit like records in a jukebox. You'd have them all lined up and then you press the buttons and, then it plays the track. So it's a bit like this. They're sort of, queuing up what they're ready for scheduling in the next month or two.
So they had the VHS in the player ready to go. Is that what you're saying?
It was done. It was, it was good. It was ready to go. And somebody pressed the go button by mistake and oops.
Very weird.
Yeah. But
very strange.
Yeah, absolutely it is. But anyway, look, it's a bit of an oops, but looking forward to seeing what Jason Statham does this time on a boat. So it looks like Die Hard on a boat. So
so that's what's his job in this one? Because he's been a beekeeper, he's been a transporter, he's been a handsome Rob, he's been a what's his job in this one? Wasn't he a beekeeper in one of them?
Yeah, he's a beekeeper, which was called Beekeeper, which they're doing a sequel to right now.
Yeah. What's his job in this one? His job's like cleaning up the glass from the champagne bottle that gets smashed on the front when they christen the ship, and he gets drawn into like a terrorist conspiracy or something like that when he's sweeping up the glass. Is that what it is?
Here we go. Framed for murder of his billionaire boss, a vengeful man uncovers an international conspiracy as he battles a gang of thugs aboard a cargo ship.
But what's his job, Nath? I want to know what his job is. He's a mutineer, is he?
His job is vengeful man. That's what his job is.
That's very disappointing. I'd like it to be more specific. I like my Jason Statham films to be much more.
I will watch the
streamlined.
film when it comes out. I'll watch the film when it comes out.
Good, because I'm probably not going to.
Yep. We don't have any weird files this week. However,
poo.
Jeez. But
it's devastating. I'm upset. Are you okay?
I did say no. I've got something else, so we'll come to that soon.
Okay.
But I did say that I would find out what the whistle was. And I have, but I haven't recorded it yet. So I'll record it so that everyone...
Can you just like recap what the whistle is for people who might not have...
Right. So last week we actually we did the weird files. And it was about a...
It was awful.
What? It wasn't.
No, keep going. It's fine.
It wasn't. It was great.
No,
so
I didn't.
It was about a fake
didn't say anything.
Who warns of a fake lizard. and so it was called
It's a
the
banger.
Arizona Cliff Screecher, and it was 3 feet long, mildly judgmental, and drawn to bright socks lizard.
I
So,
still can't cope with that description.
and he was teaching
I think it's the
hikers.
I think it's the mildly judgmental that gets me. It's like first of all, how is a lizard judgmental, and then how do you work out that it's it's incrementally judgmental? Like
You know
how do
what?
you?
It's just giving a one side eye. That's what I would say mildly judgmental is.
Oh, as
So
opposed to two.
yeah, absolutely. So instead of
Like
looking at both of you judgmentally, it's just giving you the side eye from the corner of your eye. Bit like a
just
horse
stupid.
does when it looks at you.
It's it's just
Um,
stupid. Anyway,
but
keep going.
he was teaching hikers to practice the freeze and whistle technique. So I have been trying out a couple of them, and I will record it this coming week. So next week, get ready for a video of the freeze and whistle technique.
Oh, so you're not going to do it now?
No, 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 no. I need to
Why
do
not?
it in the wild. I need to do it in the wild for everyone.
Why? What the acoustics or something? Or
Space. I need space to be able to stretch out. I got to.
I bet you end up getting. I bet you end up getting covered in lizards.
No, it's not. It's not like the. I don't know, one of those films.
Actually, I'm excited about you doing it outside because it'll be interesting to see what it does attract.
It's going to attract a lot of looks, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, there is that.
But anyway,
coming to the Fountain Gate car park at 3:00 in the morning. Nath doing
it's in the wild.
doing
It's in the wild. It's going to attract.
Nath doing his lizard whistle.
But anyway, get excited for that. What we do have instead. Oh, actually, you know what we'll go to? Let's go to. I've got a little bit of news from the tomb. It's been a while since we've talked about the tomb. So thought it
couple of weeks.
Got a little bit of news there, which is exciting. So Oded Far,
I think we talked about it when Paul Benji was on, so that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. We've always tried to bring news every week if we possibly can. But filming has now started with The Mummy 4, which is great. And if you follow Oded on his Instagram,
who doesn't?
He posted this week a stunt that he was doing where he was set on fire. So that's exciting. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, he was set on fire for The Mummy 4. So
wow. Okay.
And he's doing his own stunts, so good on him.
Yeah, no, well, he's a unit, as we've seen.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's not huge news, but this is great. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what else comes from in the coming weeks and months of filming.
Don't sell it short. It's massive news. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like two years ago, we didn't even know we were going to get a Mummy 4, and now we are getting a Mummy 4. So any news is massive.
2 years ago, we were stuck with the Mummy 3, and now we don't have Mummy 3 at all. It's not canon. So
it is canon. It's still canon.
It's not canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
It's going to be white once the Mummy 4 comes in.
Again, who says that it's not? Who said it wasn't canon?
The director said that the Mummy 4 will not be canon.
Which director? The director of the Mummy 3?
The Mummy 4.
Oh, well, of course he's going to say that. What a tool.
Because
I mean, not a tool. No, sorry, that was a bit extreme. I was getting upset. No, you can't. I was getting upset. You can't decanonize Jet Li.
What do you think he'll do? Like a swift kick to the head or something?
No, I'm not saying he's going to do anything bad. I'm just saying he's so great that you can't just sweep him out like
I'm not saying there's anything wrong
so
with
much
Jet Li.
dirt.
I'm just saying
Nice. Jet Li's amazing.
yeah. But the radio silence guys, they're saying that it's not canon based on the new storyline that they're doing.
Okay.
So,
And where do they get their authority from?
maybe I don't know, maybe the movie house, maybe the production company who's producing it. I don't know.
All right. Okay, you're scrambling now. Let's move on.
Yeah. Anyway,
This
we're gonna do a new segment.
is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for you and the podcast.
Sorry, I've let the team down. I'll do better for next week. All right. Talking about doing better, wanted to do a new segment, and this is putting you on notice because I know you don't. I know you love being put on notice without.
Have we got
warning.
time? Have we got time for a new segment?
We do. I don't think you'll enjoy this one. I think this is fun.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I don't have a title for it, but a title screen for it, but I do have a title for it, and we're going to call it One Sentence Cinema. So to give you an idea, I'm going to give you a one sentence synopsis of a film, and you need to guess what the film is. Okay. So I'll give you a hint of what this one is. So I won't tell you what the film is normally, but I'll tell you what the film is this time round, and then what the sentence is that accompanies it. Okay.
So the sentence is a description of the movie.
So it's a description of the film, and then you have to guess the film. Okay. So for this,
I already don't like this.
As the example, it's The Wizard of Oz, and the one sentence of this is that transported to a surreal land, a girl kills the first person she meets, and then teams up with three strangers to kill again.
Yeah,
The Wizard of Oz. Okay.
Yeah, technically that's correct.
It's correct, right? So here we go. Here's
from a certain point of view.
Here's your yeah, that's right. It doesn't say that it's not. So here's your first film. Okay, a guy takes illegal pills from a stranger in a trench coat, and wakes up to realize his whole life is a spreadsheet. Nice. Well done. Yep. Good job. Good job. Next film. A guy takes a nap inside a nap to avoid dealing with his baggage.
I don't know. What is it? What, an Inception or something? Is it Inception?
Perfect. Got it. You got it. Inception.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Nap inside. I like that one. A nap inside a nap inside a nap. That works really perfectly.
Sounds pleasant to me.
I'm pretty sure you'll get this one. A giant fish ruins a small town's tourism economy despite the mayor's best efforts.
Yeah, so it'd be Whalefall coming to cinemas soon. Sorry, whales are mammals. Jaws.
Jaws, correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 1975's Jaws.
These are too easy.
Oh, okay. Two men are brutally maimed by an 8-year-old child using household items.
Yeah, it's Home Alone.
Yep, nice one. I really like this next one. I think you will too. A farm boy gets radicalized by an old hermit and blows up a government facility.
Yeah, that's yeah. That would be Star Wars. New Hope.
Star Wars. I love that. A farm boy gets radicalized.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong. See, you're starting to warm to this. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I do like these. I wish they'd be a little bit harder. I thought I was going to look like a goose.
I'll try. I'll see if I can get some harder ones. Okay, an introvert goes on a dangerous quest just to get people off his lawn.
An introvert goes on a dangerous quest just to get people off his lawn.
Yep.
No, I don't know that one. As soon as I asked for it, I got a harder one. I don't. It's probably not that hard, but no, I don't. What's that one?
It has a donkey in it.
A donkey in it.
Yeah, there's a donkey in it.
That's Shrek.
Shrek. Yeah. An introvert goes on a dangerous quest just to get people off his lawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a good one.
I haven't rewatched Shrek for a long time, but that description makes it sound like it might be something that I'd enjoy much more as a 51-year-old man.
All right. Well, we'll make these a little bit harder now. Let's see if this one gets you or not. A 100-year-old guy hangs out in high school to watch a teenage girl sleep.
Ooh. Yeah. That's Twilight.
Yes, it is Twilight.
Yeah. The maths of those whole like immortal human relationships, that they're best not to think about them too much when you're reading your sexy books and stuff, because it starts to look very creepy.
No, definitely. A lost alien.
Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. Yeah.
Can't believe I said that.
A lost alien learns to drink beer, call home, and steal bikes.
That's E.T. and it sounds rad.
It sounds awesome. I think that's the follow-up to E.T.
And there's M&Ms.
Yeah, and M&Ms. 9 guys take a 9-hour walk to throw a piece of jewelry into a volcano.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Nice one. Next one. A single dad travels on a quest to undo his son's disobedience.
A single dad
Travels
on a quest
to undo his son's disobedience.
That's a time. Is that the Terminator?
No. It's in the
It's a
ocean.
time travel thing, though, isn't it?
It's in the ocean, and it's an animated film. A single dad.
Oh, it's Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, correct. Yes.
I do love that I got Finding Nemo and the Terminator confused.
That's
pretty
definitely
cool.
See a mashup there for sure. Yep.
Yeah. No, that's some synergy I like.
I really love this one. This is fantastic, and it's so wrong for so many reasons, but I love it anyway. A girl develops Stockholm syndrome for a buffalo man who locked her father in a dungeon.
A girl develops
Stockholm syndrome for a buffalo man who locked her father in a dungeon.
as Silence of the Lambs. Isn't it? Wasn't he Buffalo Bill?
It was Buffalo Bill. It's a Buffalo Man, though, not Buffalo Bill.
It wasn't someone was in a hole in that movie, weren't they?
Yeah. So a girl develops Stockholm syndrome. So Stockholm syndrome is obviously
where you fall in love with your captor.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Right?
I haven't seen. I think I've seen Silence of the Lambs all the way through once.
It's probably one of your favorite animated films of all time.
What, Silence of the Lambs? It's not animated. It's live action. It's got Jodie Foster in it.
Can you imagine that as an animated film? Ooh.
I just had an image of Shrek as Hannibal Lecter. Hello, Clarice.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Buffalo Man is a beast.
Oh, okay, all right. You got to be careful here, because this movie is responsible for me landing my beautiful wife, Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, correct.
Buffalo Man. I thought you meant like it was Buffalo from Buffalo, New York.
No, Buffalo Man. There you go.
He's not really a buffalo. Is he a buffalo man?
Kind of looks like a buffalo. He's got the horns and the.
Yeah,
anyway.
sort of. Okay,
Yeah.
I never really thought of him as a buffalo. I just thought he was a sexy beast.
All right, here we go. An eccentric billionaire builds a death trap for children.
Batman.
And blames the IT
Iron
guy.
Man.
An eccentric billionaire builds a death trap for children and blames the IT guy.
Is that what Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
It may
An
have
eccentric-
dinosaurs in it.
Oh, okay. Well, you just gave it away, didn't you? It's Wreck-It Ralph. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is correct. Yes.
No.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, no,
Yep.
I probably should have got that one. I think. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened there.
A
Brain fart.
billionaire.
I'll say it's a brain fart.
A billionaire beats up a mentally ill clown over municipal infrastructure.
Yeah. Any Batman movie with Joker in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one too. This is a good one too. We've got a couple more to go. A guy goes to his wife's Christmas party.
Yep.
And ends up walking on glass in his bare feet.
Yeah. Okay. That's Die Hard. Yep.
That's Die Hard. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
The Christmas classic.
Yep. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. You can go back and you can watch our and you can hear our episode. Is that a Christmas movie? And yes, it is.
Stay tuned for a few more months, and we'll have another one. I'm sure
we'll have another one. Absolutely, we look forward to that one. Okay, last three. A health code violation becomes the top chef in Paris.
Right. That'd be Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, correct. Yep. Good
Great
one.
film. Got to watch that again soon.
Yep. Okay. Next one is a guy wakes a woman up early from a space nap because he's lonely and then gaslights her into falling in love. This might be a bit hard. I don't know if you've seen this film or not, but
this has got Chris Pratt in it?
It does have Chris Pratt in it. Yes, excellent.
I can't remember what it's called, and I haven't seen it. Is it him? It's him and Jennifer Lawrence.
It's him and Jennifer Lawrence, and it's called Passengers from 2016.
Yeah, I know. There's something looked creepy about that movie.
Yeah, I really didn't enjoy that film. It was a real miss for me. Really didn't enjoy that at all. Okay, last one, and leaving on a high with this one.
Little mini review of Passengers there.
Yeah, just
0 stars.
0. Well, it was probably a 1 star on my in my letterbox, I think.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's not bad for an edgelord like you.
Okay, last one. A popular kid skips school, steals a Ferrari, and gaslights his principal into a mental breakdown.
Yeah, it's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yep, nice one. So there you go. That's a new segment we might bring back from time to time, called One Sentence Cinema.
Whatever keeps weird files off the air.
Oh, you did pretty well considering. I
did. I didn't think I was going to do. I thought they were going to be harder than that, but.
Oh, okay, I need to make them harder. Okay.
I might have to come up. I might have to write some of my own for you.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that challenge. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
So what's the segment called? It's called Not the Weird Files.
One Sentence Cinema. So put that on your list.
I like not the weird files better. One sentence. One sentence. Okay. I'll try and finally put my university literature qualifications to work and
excellent.
Come up with some for myself.
Good to know. After all this time, you're finally going to use them. That's great. Good to know. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm pretty sure I misspelt sentence then, but the only way is up.
All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll get into a bit of a commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Coming from the farthest reaches of space are the most awe-inspiring, the most desired gifts of the galaxies. They are the Star Wars Collector's Coins. Every Star Wars action figure comes with one. Dynamic graphic front, action story back, over 60 different coins in the collection. But the best is each and every Star Wars action figure comes with one.
Every figure?
Every figure. Look for the Star Wars Collector's Coins in your neighborhood.
Wow. There you go. Collector's Coins.
That's a banger.
Do you know why?
I don't know whether... Yeah. I don't think I've still got any of those. I think because I passed all my Star Wars figures on at some stage to one of my cousins, and I reckon they might have gone with them. But I remember those coins very fondly. They were nice.
Yeah, well, they're a collector's item because a lot of people did exactly what was expected and took them out of the pack and eventually lost them. Probably put them in their trolley. Yeah,
no, they were nice. They were fun. They remind me of the toy shop that I remember saving up my pennies and going buying Star Wars figures from near home.
Well, the whole purpose of putting the coins in was to resell the same figures, because they didn't release any new figures. These were all characters that were already established that they had leftovers of. And
Of course.
They added a collector's coin to
see, that was
to help make
that
sales.
motivation was all over my head when I was a kid.
But look, nonetheless, it's great. So regardless, hope you enjoyed that ad.
Good.
Should we get into maybe we'll go to the aisle first. Oh, it's always dramatic. Oh, what have you got? Yes. Can we talk about this?
You read? Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Absolute Green Arrow number 4.
Absolutely did not disappoint. Green Arrow number 4.
No spoilers, but how about that ending?
They all die.
Oh, I said no spoilers.
It
that's
was really good. It was really good. Again,
big twist in the end there.
It's like, where are they going? You know what I mean? Like, where are they up to? What are they up to? And why are they messing with us so much? Right?
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that issue. I thought it was really good. It was a really good diner issue again.
Yeah.
But yeah, sort of came right back to the title character right at the end there. Very, very much looking forward to seeing what happens in not just the next issue, but subsequent issues as a result of what happened in that one.
It's not. I don't think it's giving away anything, because it features Solomon Grundy, absolute Solomon Grundy, and I was wondering what they could do to Solomon Grundy to make him even more menacing than what he originally is. And boy, oh boy, they took it up. They turned it up to 11 again. With him, and he's frightening. He's absolutely frightening.
Very, very formidable. That was a good issue. I'm still really enjoying that series.
I think the absolute universe just follows either one or two words: grotesque or deformed. If it's not grotesque or it's not deformed, then it doesn't come into the absolute universe.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, but I think shocking's a word that needs to be put in there as well, because it's the shocking twists. Like, that's what I'm referring to in the end of this one, and even in recent issues of Absolute Batman that I've been reading. Like, it's just the shock and the twists. And like you said a minute ago, where do they go to next? I think it's really fun. And because it's not the main universe, they can afford to take some big swings. And they do. So lots of fun.
This was definitely a shocking ending. Yes, and I'm interested to know what happens from this afterwards.
No, well, couple more weeks, we'll have another issue and we'll find out.
Yeah, absolutely. But they are hitting it out of the park when it comes to this series. I think we've spoken on in the past that it's going to 12 issues now. Is that right? It was going to go to 9, and now it's been extended to 12.
No, I think originally it was 6,
right.
And then they doubled the order. So
doubled the order, right?
My assumption is that they'll have a six chapter arc, and then the next one will sort of be a separate story arc. But who knows?
From everything that I've been told, everything I've been told, not directly, but from what I've heard and read, is that the reveal of who Absolute Green Arrow will happen in issue 6. So
I have heard that too, but I thought I only heard it from you, so I don't know how reliable that is.
yeah. Oh. He's on fire tonight. But Pinochet and Albuquerque are just doing absolute gun work with this with the series.
I'm
so we've
a
only got
huge fan of Raphael Albuquerque's artwork in particular.
Absolutely, and we've only got 2 issues to go, so we're not that far away from a reveal. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I think we'll be really surprised. I really do.
I'm pumped. I'm enjoying being strung out by the story.
Yeah, 100%. What else have you been reading?
Heaps this week.
Good.
I'll try not to spend too much time talking about it, but I read this one. This is a big an issue that's been getting a lot of talk in the shop. This is Sean Murphy's.
I do want to read this one because I love Sean's work, so it looks awesome. Is it good?
Yeah, it is. It's really good. I ordered this based on Sean's past work because I've really enjoyed Batman White Knight and the subsequent White Knight books. I love Sean's illustrations of not just cars but also of architecture. I love the way that he draws Gotham in White Knight. And so I was excited to see what he was going to do here, and it didn't disappoint. It's really, really good. You've probably seen, but it's told in a different sort of format. Sideways
like
for one of
horizontal format. Yeah.
And it's really good. Yeah, it's unusual, but it works really well for the story that they're telling. And I really enjoyed it.
Did you read Chrononauts at all?
No.
Which was with Mark Miller?
No, I didn't. Tell me more about it.
I reckon you'd probably enjoy that one. It was about a bunch of guys who I'm trying to remember what it was about. But it had Mark Miller wrote the book, wrote the story, and Sean Gordon Murphy did the artwork for. But I think it was about a bunch of guys who could travel in time, and they were stealing like artifacts, or they were stopping people from stealing artifacts, I think, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
But yeah, wild book, amazing artwork from Sean Gordon Murphy in that. And when I saw this one, I kind of went, oh, okay, that sounds like it'd be a really cool book, because it reminded me of the artwork of it. He does love to draw a pretty rad car, pretty rad vehicle, and in Chrononauts they have a pretty rad vehicle.
Well, I mean, it's like I'm not like a massive like car guy. Like, I love a car chase and that sort of thing as much as anybody, but I do. I mean, the way that Sean draws cars is obviously irresistible. Like, he really knows what he's doing. But this story, and it does start talking a lot about cars and the joy of driving and all that sort of stuff. But it starts to turn into a real sort of futuristic dystopian type story, which is probably more appealing to me. But it's a bit like Drive meets Blade Runner. And I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. The characters are fantastic, and like I've talked a lot about how Sean draws cars and architecture and stuff, but his character designs are, top notch as well. So, I'm really looking forward to this, and there's lots of people reading it too, which is fun. So if you like reading something that we can sort of all read as a community, a book club type thing, get onto it, because it's definitely a good communal read, I think.
You've been reading the most recent Zorro series, is that correct?
Yes, I think there's been 2 issues so far.
So if you're enjoying it, so if you like Zorro, then you should probably check out Sean Gordon Murphy's Zorro. Have you read that one? Zorro, Man of the
No.
Dead.
No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, it is. He wrote and did the art on that one. So
Okay.
it's Zorro, Man of the Dead. I just had a quick flick to remember what it was.
Yeah.
And that is cool. That is it's a modern telling of Zorro.
Yep.
And the way that it's done is it's really something special to behold. The way that he has weaved this sort of modern telling of Zorro.
When you say
being-
it's a modern telling of Zorro, is it like more? Is it Zorro set in modern times or?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But the way that so it's not your normal story of, say, like a normal Zorro or the Phantom or any of those passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah.
This is this is a different way of presenting how Zorro is set in the modern in a 2024, I think the book was done. So
Okay.
yeah, it's really cool, and he really draws on his, it's a bit of a love letter to those sort of Tarantino films, those early Tarantino films,
Okay.
when he had when like Desperado and stuff like that. You can sort of
Yeah.
see those. He had Danny Trejo. Like he's got this character that kind of looks like Danny Trejo in it.
Mm-hmm.
From one of the Tarantino films early on, or yeah, like I said, if you like Zorro and you like Gordon Murphy, then I'd highly recommend checking that one out. And funnily enough, when I did a quick search, you know what came up straight away?
What's that?
All Star Comics have it
Okay.
as part of their trade. It's a trade, so
Well, I've
you can
made a
get.
note. I'm going to check it out. I'm not always a huge
You should
fan
go
of
to All
when.
Star. You should go to All Star and check it out.
No, I don't care for them.
Oh, fired.
Yeah, they've got questionable employment policies.
Oh well, they've all become Macho Man Savage. So at this stage, so.
Yeah, that's not a safe place to work, I'm sure. I'm not. I'll have a look. I'm not sure. Like, I'm always a bit skeptical when it's these, because I really like period type stuff. Like I really like Robin Hood, but I like Robin Hood sort of set back in when Robin Hood should be, and I like Zorro set back when it should be. And I'm always a little bit skeptical. Like there's a book out, because the one that I'm reading at the moment is the Zorro story set back in the 19th century or whatever it is. And there's another one that's like a Zorro set now, and I don't want to be negative about it, but I just don't really have a lot of interest in that. But
I get it.
Yeah, but I do love me some Sean Murphy. So
yeah, I don't think it. I mean, like I said, I've read it, and I really sort of loved this because I hadn't seen this done before. And so I really like the take on it. So
okay, well, I'll never say never. So I'll check it out.
Worth a try anyway.
What have you been reading?
I have been reading something that requires.
Arr, matey, raise the rapid pirate nonsense flag.
Arr, me hearties.
I've been reading Ben 10 again. So I've just finished Ben 10 issue number 4.
That's great for you.
We are in no way, in any way, shape or form, going to get this anytime soon by the looks of it, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll come out as a trade. I believe that a lot of it's now being held up in a legal battle to try and get it into other countries. But at this stage, there's no sign of it. But if you are reading Ben 10, you can get it through a VPN on Comixology.
think I might have lost your audio, Nath.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
I was about to tell everybody to talk amongst themselves.
Definitely not. I don't know where I was at, but I think I was saying that it's written by Stephen T. Siegel and art is done by Robert Carey. Robert Carey's doing a banger of a job with this book. This issue is particularly petrifying. It's introducing the clown villain. What was his Zombozo? I can never pronounce his name properly. Zombozo the clown. He's like a creepy. Yeah, Zombozo.
Zombozo.
Yeah, Zombozo, like me. He's like a creepy circus ringmaster and an emotional vampire.
Okay.
And so this is like absolute Ben 10, and yeah, he is even creepier than he was in the cartoon series. So
Okay.
yeah, this is, like I said, this is absolute on steroids with this character, and yeah, and it doesn't it ends on a really good cliffhanger, and but again, if if you have an opportunity to read it, like I am, then do yourself a favor and check out Ben 10. It's it's awesome. I really like it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I hope to get there at some stage.
Yeah, and I'm very sad for everybody that can't get a physical copy of this, because it's yeah, it really is. It doesn't disappoint. That's for sure.
Good.
The only other thing that I've been reading is what I actually said I read it last week, but I actually lied to everybody, so I have a bit of an omission. I thought I had, but I hadn't. Is Mask issue number 3, and boy oh boy, that what a great.
I seem to have lost you again. Smoke him if you got him. No, still can't hear.
Oh,
Hang on. Oh, he was back for a second.
can you hear me now?
I can.
Excellent. I'm back. I think I was saying that I had no omission from last week. I said that I'd read Mask number 3, but I hadn't. And
Yeah, you said you deceived the listeners.
I did deceive the listeners, and I do apologise for that.
And the watchers, and me.
Yeah, and everybody, our audience in general.
And yourself.
Yeah, and I've got a lot to answer for, really.
You do.
But all I can say is, like a deli, take a number and stand in line. But look, Mask just continues to, surprise and delight me. With Dan Waters and Pied Parr, they are just
it's good fun.
So good at what they're doing. You can tell that they love the property. They're very respectful of it, but giving it its own flavor. And the end, I really don't understand what that ending is all about, with Miles kneeling down at this figure. So I'm really interested to see what that looks like and where that's going to go. So without giving anything away.
Yeah, as I've said before, I'm coming in fresh, so Mask is relatively new to me, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm really enjoying the story. And yeah, Pied Parr's art is, I was going to say delectable. Yeah, it is. It's delectable.
It really is.
Yeah, they're loving it.
Mask has done something. It's sort of revived something in me that makes me want to get the collect the vehicles and the figures again.
Oh, I was worried about what you were going to say then. No, that's fine. Yeah, I collect the
Yeah,
vehicles.
I really do want the figures and the vehicles again. It just
Do you know? Speaking of toys and speaking of the Energon stuff, you know what I want? I want a Duke action figure, but based on like Tom Riley's art and with all the like. I would love, like, I don't want to get heaps of GI Joe figures or anything like that, but I would just love, like, as a decoration on my shelves, a Duke action figure. I don't know why I've become so obsessed with that, but I reckon that'd be really cool.
It would be interesting. I'd be interested to see whether, I mean, you know, Hasbro have given the license to Skybound to use names and likenesses of the characters. So there's no reason that Hasbro couldn't release a Skybound, edition of figures anyway.
I'm sure they must have something planned for a line of toys that support the comics.
Was it Void Rivals? I think it was Void Rivals. They had a figure with Skywarp, I think it was. So
I'm not sure.
For like a San Diego Comic-Con release last year or something or other, I think it was. So
okay.
Look, anything to continue to expand the property, I'm sure Kirkman will do. So, but he'll do it tastefully. So, hopefully, we'll get some figures sometime soon.
Yeah, well, as I said, put me down for a Duke at least.
Yeah, sounds good. What else have you been reading that's worth
well,
about?
I'll go through them sort of quickly. I've got 4 titles here. One of them just sticking with Energon. G.I. Joe number 25. The introduction of Night Force, which again, I don't really know too much about Night Force other than they're like special ops.
Yeah, so Night Force is not. This is a different take on Night Force. Night Force was never was part of G.I. Joe, but it was done as it was kind of like a special ops. But they were always part of G.I. Joe. They weren't pit against each other. Whereas this is really, like it's almost like Highlander. There can only be one. So yeah, this is really interesting. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Well, it's part one of a 5-part series, so I imagine that they're all going to be at loggerheads for the better part of 3 or 4 issues, and then work things out and move forward from there. But yeah,
they all hug it out in the end.
Oh, so that's a nice change from they all die. Thank you.
No, this is G.I. Joe we're talking about. No one can die in G.I. Joe.
You would think that everybody would die in G.I. Joe. It's war, man.
The only person who dies is Snake Eyes.
No, okay.
Several times.
Right.
Somehow they bring him back. So yep.
Yeah, that's just called clever writing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just realised that the bulk of what I'm going to show you here is image books.
Hey,
there's something in that. There's something in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've had the return of one of my favourite series of the last couple of years, Bug Wars.
Bug Wars, yeah.
Jason Aaron.
I haven't read the original series yet.
Yeah, it's gnarly, man. It's really good fun. But it's Jason Aaron writing, Mahmoud Asrar and Matthew Wilson on the art, and this is sort of the sequel to the first series. It's sort of catching up with the key characters and sort of launching into a real leveled up adventure. It's one of the most I don't know whether adult's the right word, but no, it probably is. It's one of the most adult books that I'm reading at the moment.
Right.
It's very in your face in terms of imagery and violence and themes, but it's really good fun. I love Bug Wars, so nice to have that back. Another one that I'm really enjoying. I'm on to issue 3 of M1 Monster Racing League. This was a fun issue because we sort of finally really get to see the monsters that are referred to in the title. I'm really enjoying this too because despite the title that refers to monsters and racing and stuff, there's some gorgeous artwork in here by Jay Lee and Jun Chung as well, which I'm obsessed with. So
I enjoyed the first issue. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, the third one sort of it kind of opens up a bit more. Like the first couple of issues sort of teased a bit about what was potentially going on, and this one kind of there's a bit more exposition, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a very very fun, joyful, stylish series, that one. And the last one I'll mention, just because I want to sort of I will probably talk about this going forward as well, is the latest issue of New Titans. The most significant thing about that issue is that it's featuring now Static as a team member.
Is that right?
He has, Superboy or Superman, sorry. John Kent has invited him onto the team, and this is just about how all the other Titans are sort of reacting to it, how Static himself is reacting to it, and it's I think it's a really fun addition to the team. I really like this version of the team, or the lineup of the team. I'm not so sure about the story itself. Like the story itself at in recent issues has been a bit sort of pedestrian, for want of a better word. Like I'm sort of waiting for it to kick into gear. I think we're being spoilt by DC at the moment because all of the all-in titles, Firestorm and Lobo and all that sort of stuff, and the absolute stuff, certainly, every issue's got sort of a leveling up of the tension. This one's a bit more procedural at the moment. So I'm waiting for something to happen. But as I said, I really like the mix of characters that they've got at the moment, and I think it's got a lot of potential. But we'll see if the book lives up to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's on my list anyway. I'm going to give it a read. So see how it goes.
Yeah.
Excellent. And that's everything from you?
That's everything from me.
All right, let's go to a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Magic sand pours into the water, shifts and changes into weird and funny shapes. With magic sand, you can make underwater sand paintings, even a house and sand clouds that float, or build a weird and pretty underwater city. And you can use magic sand over and over again. Here's why. It comes out of the water instantly dry. Each sold separately. Magic sand in red, yellow, or blue from Whammo.
There you go. Magic Sand, 1981. Isn't that great?
I remember that stuff, but I don't think I've ever had any.
I think we did, and it maybe lasted 2 or 3 goes, and then we destroyed it probably.
Yeah, I kind of got that impression that it might have been like that.
I think so. Much to a parent's nightmare back in the 80s, I'm sure.
It was a fun ad, though.
It's a great ad, nonetheless.
We used to buy all sorts of crap in the 80s.
Yeah, and they probably weren't as stringent with safety back then as they are now. So
no,
I'm sure most of that sand was made from asbestos.
Yeah, well, it's probably 80% asbestos, and the rest of it was probably
ground up lead.
Yeah, I was going somewhere with that, but I lost my train of thought.
Or flakes from Chernobyl.
Anthrax, that's what I was going to say. Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Oh boy.
That's still good nonetheless. I like that one.
Another long week, another long episode. Poor old Mark's getting worn out.
Well,
sleepy MJ.
One thing we know you're going to like is the review. There you go.
Sorry.
You're enjoying that a little bit too much.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, it's not too much. Just the right amount.
Just the right amount. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
What have we been watching?
Okay, so I've got a film review. I went to see a film. I don't think you've seen it yet. And The End of Oak Street.
No, I haven't. This is exciting. Yeah, how was it?
Um, I still haven't been able to make up my mind whether I liked it or I didn't like it. I'm really, really on the fence of Oak Street, to be honest.
So you're underwhelmed.
I don't know if I don't look. I really didn't know what to expect going in, right? So other than the trailer, I don't know whether. Yeah, like I said, it's hard to talk about without giving any spoilers away.
Okay.
But essentially, the film is about a part of a town, a small number of streets that get transported into prehistoric time. That's it.
Right.
That's pretty much the premise, and a family who tries to survive during that period of time.
Yeah.
I felt that there was a lot of, the first, I think it's the first 40 minutes is purely just character development in this for the family. And I felt that was a really long time to spend doing character development on a film that was hosting dinosaurs, if you know what I mean.
You wanted someone to get eaten quicker.
I definitely wanted someone to get. I don't think that our dinosaurs got. I think they were very low on the billing. I don't think they got paid enough, and I think that they needed to be more of a feature star in this. That's how
Interesting.
I feel.
Okay.
And has Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway been in a film together before?
Not that I can think of. I don't think so.
Then they shouldn't be in another film together either after this.
Right. So a bit of a lack of chemistry.
Yeah, definitely a lack of chemistry. It was very, even, again, like there's some, I don't want to give away what's happening with the family dynamics, but
Okay.
there is just, it just lacked they just, I wasn't convinced that they were a couple, put it that way.
Okay.
So, and I don't know whether that's them or whether that's the writing or whether that's the director. I don't know who to sort of, point the finger at and say, hey, you got it wrong. But I just felt, and look, they're both great actors. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're both great actors. They've done lots of great films separately, but putting them together, I wasn't convinced that they were husband and wife.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, like I said, and I wasn't. It took me a long time to warm up to Anne Hathaway's role as a mother as well, and so maybe it's the writing, and the directing, not so much the actor themselves. But this is directed by David Robert Mitchell. If you've seen It Follows, which was probably his biggest breakout film, hasn't really done much since. They sort of build this film also as a produced by J.J. Abrams. And can I tell you, what was that other film that we recently watched and it was produced by, and it wasn't just J.J. Abrams. Was it another J.J. Abrams production or was it something else? I can't remember what it was, but I can assure you that
You're not
J.J.
giving me
Abrams-
heaps of information about the movie.
J.J. Abrams wasn't the only one producing this film. There's 5 others that are attached to this film that produced it.
Yeah, but that's
so-
not uncommon.
Yeah, so but they're all billed at the same. It's interesting that they're using the most famous of the producers to sell the film, saying that it's a J.J. Abrams production, and Bad Robot is part of it, but yeah, there is a lot of title screens of different production companies as part of this film to get it across the line. Is it open to do more? Absolutely it is. Could they do better? Absolutely they can. Should it be at the cinema? Probably not. That's probably my review on this one.
No, it's okay. Well, that's a shame because the trailer certainly looked really good, but
when the dinosaurs kick in, it is great. It is absolutely great. There's a really great twist towards the end that I didn't see coming.
yeah.
But again, did they need to rectify it? Did they change the tone of the film at the end? Yeah, they did. I don't know, and I don't understand why they did that. I think it would have been better the way that it was sort of traveling. But again, look, like I said, I'm on the fence about it. I don't know whether I liked it or I didn't like it. I'm kind of somewhere in between.
Yeah.
But the audience, you can make your own decision. You can either go see it at the cinema or you can wait until it's on streaming. But if you have seen it, we'd love to know what your thoughts on it is. You can enter the conversation about this on our socials under Pulp Culture Pod.
Interesting. Well, I'm still looking forward to seeing it. I probably won't get to a theater to see it, I think, but
wait till streaming.
Yeah, no, but I'm still I'm probably more interested to see it now than I was before. But yeah, no, it's
See how wrong I am.
No, I just I'm sure you're close to correct. But no, I'm just interested to see. Still interested to see it.
What about you? What have you been watching?
Not heaps. I've been keeping up with Ted Lasso. I've been slowly catching up with Silo. We've fallen a few weeks behind with Silo, but
we don't have much more of Silo to go now. So
no. We've been busy and haven't been watching too much TV. So I've been watching, continuing my rewatch of Adventure Time and Regular Show. That's been keeping me afloat.
Yep.
And of course, I watched Lanterns episode 2 yesterday.
Have you just watched it the once?
Yes.
Okay. I watched it straight after it again for a second time.
Jump straight back in.
Straight back in. Just rewatched that, all that goodness. I don't know what it is about this show, but I just eat this stuff up. It is so good.
It's a Green Lantern show, and you like Green Lantern, so
it's so look. You know what? You take the cosmic part out of it. It's just really well. I mean, look, the cosmic part of it is such a minor role to the bigger picture of this series. I mean, it's so well acted. The writing in it is just really on point. The directors that they're getting to, sort of mess around with the camera is so cool. I love the play of light and shadow with different, with the filters that they're doing in different scenes. It's just really cool. It really is. And the chemistry between John and Hal is just so cool, so good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I think what you're getting at is like the key to the success of this one is the key to the success with so many superhero comic adaptations, whether it's DC or Marvel, is they've gotten to the crux of the character. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of people dismiss this genre as spandex, just people in spandex, but it's not. there's some great characters in comic books and superhero comic books, and we're seeing two of them being adapted masterfully in Hal and John. But it's not just them, you know. Kelly MacDonald is amazing.
She's a treasure. She's an absolute treasure in this.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, well, I'd argue she is in everything. Like I loved her in Boardwalk Empire and everything else that I've seen her in. She's just been magnificent. But she's so funny and so exasperated and clearly so competent. Like she's the adult in the room.
yes.
And she just plays that role so well. And yeah, everything else that you said I endorse as well. It's beautifully shot, beautifully written. I think that the balance between the real world stuff and the galactic stuff has been really good so far. I'm dying to see where it goes, but I'm not surprised you watched it twice because it's really, really good stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot to unpack. Like the first episode, there's a lot to unpack from this second one. You know, again, we're trying to really do you know, you the audience a favor by not spoiling it. If you're waiting until all episodes come out and then you're going to binge it. So we really are trying not to spoil anything. It is difficult because there is so many.
Yeah, because we just want to fangirl all over the place about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I think I said to you offline, I've got a theory about the end of the first episode. And there's obviously a big meltdown from diehard fans of Green Lantern, you know, those Green Lantern fans that are having a bit of a meltdown about it and throwing their toys out of the cot on it. I think it's exactly like what we got with the teaser, where there's way more than you actually think. And I think you've got to wait until the end. I think the end will give us the big reveal of whether that first episode came about or not. I think they'll drag it right out until the end of the season,
as they should,
to fill the void.
As they should,
for sure, absolutely for sure. It's interesting that we didn't go back or forward in time on this particular episode. We stayed in the present. The first episode of the season gave us 1996, 2016, and 2026. Whereas this time we're sitting right in the middle at 2016.
I quite liked just being able to spend most of the time, because I think, you know, 2016 is, at least so far, clearly where the bulk of the story is going to take place. And I did like sort of settling in for a whole episode of that. Judging by the trailer for the next episode, we're going to be going back again at least.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I didn't mind. Like I really enjoyed, and I didn't have any trouble with keeping up with all of the, not time jumps, but the cuts from one to the other in the first episode. But I did like us being able to find our feet in 2016 in the second episode.
Yeah, agreed. And I agree with you. I think next episode we're going to go back and sort of get a little bit more. You know, the thing that, and you know, it's funny you touched on it, and just briefly, but there's something really special about this writing, that we don't get a lot of exposition about character development and all the rest of it. You don't need to be a Green Lantern fan or know the backstories to jump onto this series. And you don't really need to know, we don't really need to know a lot about Hal Jordan or John Stewart. We've had those really amazing scenes in the first episode for you to understand who that character is straight away. And as actors, they've done a really good job of being able to translate who they are and what they're about. And I do really like what they've done with all of these DCU projects so far, is that we're stepping into a universe that's already in progress. It's very much grounded, right?
Yeah, and I think it's a point of freshness over, you know, and it is, like I've said previously, it's capitalizing on what the Marvel universe has done. You know, the Marvel universe has done a lot of the heavy lifting of educating general fans in particular about what these universes look like, and that's what's enabling us to just step into this one fully formed. And yeah, I like it as well. I mean, I like that. There's almost nothing about this Green Lantern universe and core and this corner of the DC universe that is inconsistent with what we've seen in the comics. Like, it's in some ways it's a more nuanced kind of analysis of the world of the Green Lanterns, but it all still clicks with what we've seen in the comics, and it's still got all those elements. It's got, you know, Sinestro. There's allusions to other types of lanterns. There's, you know, we've had the Manhunters. We've had all the lore is there, and just from 2 episodes. Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, 100% agree. And there's something about this ensemble cast too that actually I really like all of them. There's not one character in these 2 episodes. You know how sometimes you don't necessarily resonate with a character or two. I actually really like all of them for all the right reasons. So, like I said, this is a special kind of show. We don't get a lot of these sort of shows, and it's unfortunate that it's taken its time to get to us. But I'm so glad that it's here.
For whatever reason, I think it's a hallmark of HBO shows is that they just cast them really well. Like, you know, when I think of all of my favorite HBO shows, from Boardwalk Empire to Treme to the Wire, one of the things that they've got in common is that almost the whole cast is very watchable. And they just seem to cast the right people. It's not always high profile people, but it's, as you say, the cast is definitely very watchable. I thought that I've forgotten his name, but you know, old mate in this episode that played the head of the organization that kidnapped one of our characters.
Oh yes, yeah. And what's that organization that's like, what is going on here?
I don't even know, and I don't even know, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it. But,
exactly.
But that's that whole scene between him and our guy was just gold. So can't wait for next week.
So just doing a quick search. Alexa L. Fogel is the casting director for Lanterns. And they were actually the casting director on True Detective and Ozark as well. So
that makes sense. And Ozark, I mean, Ozark's not a Netflix show, but again, an amazing ensemble cast of, very accomplished actors. Some that we, knew before the show started, and other ones that have, because of that show, gone on to, much bigger and better things. So, it shows the true value of a talented casting director, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%, absolutely. Anything else you've been watching?
No, that's about it. Busy this week, and as I said, Lanterns, bit of Silo, Ted Lasso, and just keeping my spirit afloat with Adventure Time and regular show.
Sounds good. All right, let's we'll go to a commercial break and then we'll wrap things up.
Nintendo, it's for breakfast now. Nintendo, it's a cereal. Wow. Nintendo, Super Mario Chunks. Nintendo, peanut fruit flavored crunch. Nintendo, here's Zelda too. Nintendo, it's very good news. Nintendo, you just can't lose. Nintendo cereal system is a super part of this nutritious breakfast. Nintendo, 2 cereals in 1. Wow!
2 cereals in 1. What a dream for the 90s.
I've never seen that ad before. I've seen plenty of ads for those cereal in old comics, but I hadn't seen that TV commercial.
Yeah, yeah. I keep going into the vault, and the vault keeps just giving us these lovely, precious nuggets.
Bangers, they're called.
Bangers. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Whoppers.
Bangers.
Whoppers, some might say.
Well, I did say I felt like a Whopper earlier. You did mention Hungry Jack.
Hey, come on. All right.
Not a
Yeah, we've
sponsor,
moved
but
on.
should be.
Okay, we've moved on from that. Just you don't need to turn it blue again.
Have I told you that I went to Wendy's? Have I told you I don't think I've done my Wendy's review. I think I posted it on our socials, but I don't think I've actually.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Did I mention
No,
it on the show?
no, I don't think you mentioned it on the show. Tell us about Wendy's.
Yeah, well,
Do you have a Whopper?
I'm going to do my shout. So should we get into the shout?
Let's get into the shout.
There you go. Wendy's, not a sponsor, but should be. I've been to Wendy's twice now, and it does not disappoint. Wow. It does not disappoint.
No wonder you look tired.
It's waiting in line. So I've been two separate times. I went
So we've only got there's only one Wendy's in Melbourne, is that right?
There's only one Wendy's in Melbourne, Australia for us, which is located in Dandenong North. And the next Wendy's, which is actually closer to us, which will be coming in the next month or so, will be in Bayswater. So that's not too far. Okay. I went the first week that it opened, which was very adventurous of myself. And I took my 11-year-old with me, and then quite a number of weeks ago, my 11-year-old and I decided to do the run again. And it was great. It's the food's fresh, the service is excellent, and it is everything that I remember it being the last time I had it when I was in the US. So
exactly the same as far as you can recall.
As far as I can recall, the flavor, it's all wrapped in foil like it should be. This is what Carl's Jr. should have done when they came to Australia, but instead they tried to compete with the likes of Grilled, and you can see why they failed miserably. And you know what? If Carl's Jr. hadn't failed, then we probably wouldn't have got Wendy's, because Wendy's is essentially snapping up all the Carl's Jr. sites.
It sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. So I kind of look at it that's it was always meant to be that way. Unfortunately for Carl's Jr., we've got Wendy's instead.
I've never had Wendy's. I've never had Wendy's in the couple of times that I've been to the US.
Yeah, right. Yep. So yeah, but look, like I said, not a sponsor, but should be. Really, really enjoyed it. If you're into burgers like I am, or like we are, and you want to try something different and fresh, then give that a crack.
Well, you're burying the lead. What did 11-year-old think of it?
Oh, she loved it. She had the chicken burger.
Nice.
And she can be a bit of a food snob at 11. She loved it. So yeah.
Good. All right. That says so much more about whether it was good or not than anything that you've said.
That's right. I forget. My opinion doesn't count.
Thank you, 11-year-old.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. It's going to have the Pop Culture Podcast logo on the front, and on the back, it's going to say, "My opinion doesn't count."
Yeah. No, I like that. Just for you.
Just for me.
Yeah.
We'll get merch soon. Merch is coming.
Yeah. So, and mine will say, "I'm all dead inside."
Oh. I thought you were going to say not a journalist.
Yeah, well, I need one of those too.
Yeah.
For official functions.
For official functions, not a journalist. But I love it.
Yeah.
What do you got for us to shout?
I wanted to shout the next two Neverlanders 2 signings because we had this past weekend at All-Star on Saturday and in Canberra at Impact Comics. Two very successful signings with Tom Taylor and John Somariva for Neverlanders 2. And this coming weekend, they're moving on to Sydney on Saturday the 29th. At 11 o'clock. And then on the Sunday, they're going to be in Brisbane at Comics, etc. Again from 11 o'clock. That's on, Sunday the 30th. So I just wanted to encourage people to get down to those because, I wasn't at the All-Star one. I was reading comics and having a nap. But it sounds like everybody had a blast. And judging by the pictures and videos that came out of Impact on Sunday, everybody had a wonderful time too. So, get on down to those venues and pick up your copy of Neverlanders 2, I did.
And congratulations to All-Star and Impact Comics for the hype campaign that they did really, really successfully.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It really was fun, and it's great to see the collaborative efforts from both stores. And just fun competition. So it was really good to see that. And look, we don't know who the winner is yet, but it really doesn't matter because I think we all won in the end from the campaign.
I think that was the fun of it. Whoever finished on top of the sales battle was kind of irrelevant. Like everyone was going to end up being a winner, and I think we really were. It was a really good example of what a fun, whimsical, energetic community we have in comics in here in Australia and extending globally. So,
we got to see Mitch run. So
we did.
Yeah,
we did.
Yep.
He's and he's okay. He seems to have pulled up all right. Who knows? We might be able to get him to do it again.
Yeah. I'm not too sure he's going to give Tom Cruise a run for his money, but look,
who knows?
He gave it his best shot, right?
Anything's possible. I believe in Mitch.
We'll get that as a T-shirt as well.
Yeah. Free Mitch.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for your company. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're grateful for your company, and you can join the conversation anytime you like on our socials under Pulp Culture Pod. Stay tuned next week when you'll hear MJ say,
Mogo doesn't socialize.
Hey, I love it. Stay fresh, everybody. See you next week.
See you.
Like what you're hearing? Tell your friends. Follow us on socials at Pulp Culture Pod. And if you're feeling generous, drop us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast platform.